This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. So is a Pisces rising. So for those of you that don't know about rising signs, moon signs, etc., just if you're Pisces, hang out. I've been told by my favorite astrologer that it's probably better for you to listen to your Pisces rising or your rising sign more than your sun sign. However, it is what it is. You're right where you're supposed to be, right? Hi, Gloria. Glorious Diosa. I don't like names that I can't figure out, but hello. And hello, Ashley. She said, go Pisces. Yeah, once I discovered what Pisces rising, sun, moon, all those different ones, right? I've learned that there's so much more to it. I've loved and embraced my Pisces so much more. You jump right on in. It's all good. She said, oh God, he's a Pisces. Keep talking. I like the chat. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. So yeah, let me know where you're from and whether this is of service to you or resonates, etc. I will be back later this afternoon at 5 o'clock to do question and answer, Mountain Standard Time. So a couple hours, I'm going to come back and sit here with you guys for a little while and let you ask questions. All right, so I know I'm bombing the feed with all of these lives, but my goal is to make sure that all of your weekly readings are done early in the week and get back on schedule, which I'm super grateful to be able to do. Pisces moon. So yeah, my boo is a Gemini moon. And when I figured that out, I realized that's why I probably can't figure him out. All right, Pisces, 8 of Cups. So 6 of Cups, 4 of Coins, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. All right, so Pisces, right now feeling a little bit like things are moving too quickly and you're feeling stuck. We have the 6 of Cups, which is celebration. So you're feeling pretty good. You're looking for money. So you want to bring money into your, you need to bring in, money into your place. Look at this, 4 of Swords, right? Or 4 of Coins. So I love astrology too. I just got into a Hellenistic astrology class, so I'll be able to do charts by next year. So 4 of Coins, bringing money into your realm, like being able to spend it and not just have to like struggle. I'm seeing the 2 of Swords, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And this is like feeling stuck in the middle. Making decisions seems like you can't win no matter what it is you do. We've got the 10 of Swords, overcommitted, feeling stuck, barred in, blocked. A little bit of emotion there. We've got the 8 of Cups. Emotionally, you feel like your emotions are running away with you. Typical Pisces energy. We have the World card, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 9 of Swords. So Pisces is taking things personally. Let me just say that. We have the 9 of Swords. I'm going to show this to you. See, I need to just put the cards down and start. Okay. I get so distracted and seeing all of this excited and I get distracted, which is fine. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords, feeling as if a ghost in your own home. Someone's not speaking to you or not feeling heard. Queen of Cups, emotions all over the place. So you're going through these 2 phases of having emotional EQ and then like not. We've got the Queen of Cups and King of Cups. The biggest thing that you really want to have within your experience right now is balance. So we have the 10 of Cups right here and the Lovers card. Lover's card is often talks to us about imbalance, right? So this indecision here is imbalance. Even though we have like these 2 sides, this pendulum can't pick a side. And so we keep pushing to make it weigh itself a little differently. And it just keeps coming back and forth, right? So you have the Lover's card, which is dichotomy. And this is like having these 2 opposites. I always call this the great tango. So, when people tango, they come together for a moment and one goes over here and then the other goes over here and they dance for a moment. But it's this back and forth energy that I feel the Lovers always brings. And even though people get excited when they see it, to me, it always feels like there's more strife in the middle. I mean, that doesn't look like Lovers to me. That looks like imbalance or a struggle. But it's always about opposites with the Lovers card. Now, the 10 of Cups is our card for balance. The internal and external marrying, balancing in the middle, finding good concourse, like being able to find just an equilibrium. I kept saying balance, but that's the word that wanted to come out, equilibrium. So that's really your true desire. And I will tell you too, give it some time. You have a strong foundation, Pisces. You have the Sun card right direct in the center of your reading. If you want to see these picture in picture, which is found on YouTube, you can see them. I don't like to mess with them until I'm ready to put them away or I get distracted. But in the center, you have the Sun card, which is like joy and having everything the way that you want it. So you have a strong foundation. You also have the World card, World and the Sun, celebration and possession and being able to enjoy things the way that you want. Impatience is a big part of the game for Pisces right now. I would also hazard a guess that Pisces is not doing so well with boundaries, okay? And that's indicated right here by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is about feeling like you've got too much on your plate. And what I always say about this one is it's overcommitment. When are you saying no? When are you, taking a step back from things? Because this is feeling as if people want too much from you. Or as if there's not enough for yourself in either case. But just feeling bound by these things. Feeling as if you can't move left or right. I do see this paranoia of Pisces to not want to make a rookie mistake. Because emotions are involved and they're so deep and rich and full and so many, you are not wanting to make a mistake. So you have this Knight of Wands. And this is our card for feeling like a rookie. There's really no other way to put it, and that's making you feel emotional. However, there is a lot of love, excitement, fun, enjoyment around you. I just think it's perspective for Pisces right now, that we get hung up and obsess about one emotion, and we have a hard time looking at the brighter things around us. Because ultimately what I can tell you is there's a lot of celebration and joy coming for you, Pisces. Not feeling heard is a big one. If we don't feel like we are feeling heard, we don't want to speak anymore. What we have to do is just remember our foundation and remember like where we come from. There's a lot of strength here for Pisces right now too. Let me show you the strength. So this is the Nine of Swords. It's one card out of 10, but it feels like a linchpin, like one little pin that's pivoting. It's holding all this in place. We have this Nine of Swords, and that's feeling as if we're not being heard, right? We're blocked in and there's a window in front of us and we can like bang on it if we want to. But this is that feeling of feeling like a ghost. But look at this, strong foundation, internal and external balance, chemistry and joy, EQ, both male and female. That's our balance. We have the World card, the Sun card, celebration, the Eight of Cups, things moving quickly. So when change is going to happen for you, it's going to begin to gain some momentum. So if you allow some of these changes to happen, there's celebration to be had. So I know that may sound circular a little bit, but I do pick up that indecision is kind of killing you right now. So the Two of Swords is kind of finding that balance there. Indecision is a decision. Right? And what I mean by indecision is a decision is that when we're not decisive with telling the universe what it is that we want, we get what we get. And then we kind of figure it out, right? It's like dating the guy that ends up in a situationship, right? Because, I don't know, he's not so bad. Let's just see. Instead of it being this, hell yeah, I'm super excited. It's, we'll see. And then you kind of get what you get. So indecision really kind of blocks us. And the problem isn't so much that we don't say what it is we want, is it's often we don't articulate that something isn't what we want. We just kind of live with it, right? So yeah, so just feeling stuck a little bit. Break it. You got this. We are so much more in control. Reframe your thinking. Reframe, how things are looking. Uh-oh. I have to do a lot of reframing. I'll give an example later if we have time, but I'm talking too much today. Reframe. Remind me. So this is your Pisces Moon. Let's see how you're thinking and feeling for Pisces Moon. To book your one-on-one, visit karmaondeck.com. Book your one-on-one. Pick one of the classes. Get some spiritual mentorship or coaching. Here we go. Pisces. All right, Pisces. Tower card. I knew it. So Pisces is emotionally processing every little thing. Let me show you what this looks like. Tower card, 7 of Cups. Everything's making the house shake. Feeling overwhelmed, right? This is a little bit like anxiety, not quite the 7 of Wands or 8 of Wands, but it's just definitely having too many options on your plate and not knowing where to begin. Page of Cups, new beginning. Knight of Pentacles, new beginnings. Bold new beginnings. Page of Cups. 6 of Cups is about our family unit, our nostalgia, the way we want things to be, how we want them to be. And Page of Cups is that request, wanting the thing, asking for the thing. Knight of Pentacles, there's a lot of starting over, a lot of feeling exposed, a lot of worry about drama and intensity. How's your sleep been, Pisces? I'm seeing 9 of Swords. So that might even mean insomnia. Might tell me that you're having lucid dreams right now or feeling as if you're not getting enough sleep even when you are sleeping. Queen of Swords next to the 10 of Pentacles says decision making regarding your legacy. So who's in charge of your future? Who's in charge of the direction things take? And if you feel as if people will take it poorly when you state your decision making or you state what it is that you want to do, Queen of Swords is my bitch card. At times, we are assumed when we're being forward or direct, we're assumed to be the bitch, right? And it is what it is. I also see a lot of walking away from stuff that doesn't serve you, Pisces. We've got the 8 of Cups as your end result card. However, the theme and the thread for you to remember, now, mind you, this is how you're thinking, okay? So we've got the 6 of Swords. Remember, there's a lot of drama, like you're making up drama in your head that shouldn't be there because that's the 8 of Swords, like feeling like days of our lives or wanting to disconnect from all that. There is a lot of intensity, but I do see some focus for Pisces. That's the Chariot card. Really very focused on what decisions you are making. Don't be too harsh on yourself, though. We can get stuck in that trap. Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords, Chariot, nostalgia, and legacy. So a lot of what Pisces is doing is creating this intensity of habit. Like, what's going to bring me closer to what it is I say I want? Because it's having to do with legacy. Very, very much about Pisces and what they're thinking about is, I will say money, but I will also say more about like how we're providing a legacy or how we're providing for what we want to do in the future. And paying attention to what doesn't serve us. So 2 or 3 cards here, there's some external drama going on with Pisces. And you're internalizing it. That's the lack of sleep, insomnia, bad dreams kind of stuff. I'm not seeing the High Priestess, so I wouldn't be inclined to say that this is lucid dreams, but I think some of you might be having some very, very vivid dreams. But remember, Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords together, your decision making and your money are going to go hand in hand right now. I always say love and money are the same energy, and it's true. They're both very expansive. However, right now, for Pisces, this monetary gain for you is going to be in direct proportion to your own self-leadership. That's a mouthful. Trying to see if there's anything else here. Poor Pisces. Feeling put upon. This is my days of our lives right here. Oh, so much shit going on. I mean, I have to admit, these last few weeks, I really had to rely on my structure of habit in order to keep my mind positive. It has been probably the toughest 2 months of my entire life, October and November. Thought I was going to die. And I was very dramatic about it. Oh my gosh, look what's happening to me. Like I kept looking around for witnesses. Is this really happening? All right, let's pull a card from Divination of the Ancients. and see what your focus is for this week. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Book your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com, and we'll do your very own in-depth reading. Also look for coaching, classes, spiritual mentorship. Tarot 101's coming up in January if you want to get in on that. I am a Pisces rising. Yes. All right, so here's your card. Chance, lots. So this is about taking a chance. So I wouldn't recommend risky behavior, but give yourself another chance. When the center of your moon reading, there was the card that talks about things getting easier, Six of Swords. Like the rapids are over and you can trust this next phase. We are definitely getting better at this, guys. We really are. I know that it seems more tumultuous than usual or than we're used to, and it keeps coming up politically, etc. But I'm telling you, it's getting so much better. The road will get smoother. So chance, lots. Like throw your lot in with what you said you wanted to do. Trust your decision-making process. That's a little bit about what's going on for you. Pisces, trust yourself. That's my favorite advice. Okay, so let's talk about reframing for a minute. I promised I would. So let me give the example of coming home from work. I was a paramedic for 20 years, and I mean, some of those days can get really, really heavy. There's a lot. So imagine me coming home, slam the door, kick off my boots. Honey, I'm home. I had a long day. I'm exhausted. Fair, right? Is it fair? 120 degrees, 14 hours, and I come home and say that I'm exhausted? Yes. However, how can we reframe this, I want to say negativity. I'll just use the word negativity. It's negative. I had an exhausting day. It was shit. The firefighter and I got into an argument. My partner didn't pull his weight. I'm tired. It was hot. I'm hungry. We can get down. Just remember that fear is the mind killer. So is negativity. It becomes like a song or a jargon or a commercial or somebody's negative self-talk in your head. And it just goes down linear thinking to the next logical statement. I'm tired. I'm pissed. I'm irritated. I don't want to talk to you. But reframing is like this. So instead of saying, honey, I'm home and blah, 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 bad day, let's reframe it. Honey, I'm home. I'm so excited. I get to relax. I'm grateful to be safe. I'm glad it's cool in here. I'm excited to eat. I'm excited to be with my family and surround myself on my family. I'm excited to take my boots off. Just reframing. It's hard. For the first few times, it's really hard, but I promise you that it will change how you look forward into the next moment because you're not bringing the last one into it. I want to hear from you if you've tried it. Let me know. Thank you for hanging out. Please join me on my YouTube. That's where I really love your company. You can see all of your videos in the playlist. So if you're looking for your particular one, you can just find it under Pisces. Please share, as I don't do advertising, so word of mouth is how I go. I like things to be very organic. And let me know where you are in the world. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm thinking I might have one more in me. But if you want to join me later tonight, 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I'll be doing live readings where you can ask questions, whatever type. All right.